Makokari Mano Ramo Mafi Bonacho Biafra Roko Kari Mano Ramo Mafi Bonacho Biafra Roko Makokari Mano Urugo Mafi Bonacho Biafra Roko Kari Mano Urugo
Marlene Ify Johnson Last Mexico
Ogano coach but no baggage
Zamaka Nicolas
Ogago also coach but no baggage Abo
bless you
Brother Masikwala Makene Sigaki where Sigiro Vasa
welcome
Yes yo ema wana Kesene madam Maki where and to give ego
Godly Mike, Elijah Destiny, good man, my own Gina. Is that my own Marvelous? Marvelous, I want you to join me tonight. I want to see you. Is that Marvelous? To show face tonight. If not, whenever you are in, no problem. Can be I love you so much. I love you so much. Frank, Papa, please don't worry. Don't worry. We'll donate. You need to text to know your rep so that you'll be supporting. Elijah, you're welcome. Clara, you're welcome. Candy, I want Marvelous. I love him so much. I love him. My Marvelous, get ready. We need to launch you tonight. So once you enter, I don't enter. No going back. I know you are doing your own, but we need you here.
There's one
song you sang, Marvelous. I love it. Ubu Joseph. Ubu. Yeah, so we say you want to vote. Yes, I heard that. We have explained how to vote. Now, what challenge are you having? You want to distract me now, no problem. It's allowed. If you distract me because you want to vote, it's allowed. What is your challenge, Obu? Obu Nachi, what is your challenge about the voting? What is the problem? Why have you not voted? You can call me now. Where's my phone? You can either call me. Where's my phone? What challenge are you having? Why have you not been able to vote up to now? What's the problem? Let me put the link. Let me put the link so that if Marvelous is ready, he can quickly join me also. So what is the problem you are having that have made you not to have voted up till now? The link is there. And then you can call me on my phone number. Let me know why you have not been able to vote. What is the challenge you are having? Let me pin. Please, anytime I'm on a live broadcast and you need the voting and you want to vote, please, you can distract me. And the highest distraction I need is anybody that wants to give to support Biafra Liberation Army. You want to support the army of heaven, the angels on ground. Even if I am boiling and you call me, I want to support. I will give you the podium. Yeah, somebody is requesting Uche. You have to request properly because the link you are requesting for is not you are not connected properly. Now let me pin this thing. 1 minute. Okay. Pin there. Okay, I have to pin it on the other channel. Okay, now the link is pinned. The link is pinned. Who is that brother? Is he a brother or a sister? That person that say, I want to vote. Is it this Uche? If you are the one, okay. If you are the one that is requesting, then it's telling me that the device is not connected. So do something about your device. Either you are not entering properly or you have done something that you shouldn't have done. Come in properly. And then, okay, I wanted to put my phone number. All right. Then you can also call me, okay? Call me. Let me know why you have not been able to vote. What is the challenge you are having? What is the challenge you are having that makes you not to be able to vote? All right. I'm still waiting. But meanwhile, tonight we are going to be talking. I am going to be playing an audio from BBC. An audio from BBC. You know, the title is Hope BBC Will Not Sack This Their Reporter for Taking Sides with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And then I now ask the question, can anything good come out of BBC? So tonight is going to be an interesting night. Pastor Van Van Vam is here, and it's going to be a long night. So buckle your seatbelt. You can get your popcorn. You can call me whenever you want. You can pump into the studio whenever you want. It is my night. It is your night. It is our night. It is Biafra night. Let's do this together. BBC. Can anything good come out of BBC? Hope BBC will not sack their reporter for taking side with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, that is one of the best reports I ever got to hear from BBC. I never knew that somebody that speaks the truth can actually come on BBC, especially somebody that wants to support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they will give that person microphone to support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Hey, Ghanian. So that's where we're going to tonight. It's going to be an interesting night. Uche, what are you requesting that is making your device not to be connected? If it is not working for you, then call this number because your device is not connected. I don't know. Are you using Nokia 3310? Why is your device not connected? Yes, hello? Hello? Yes? Are you the Uche? Are you the Uche? Good. Are you the Uche that is trying to come into the room? Oh, okay, okay. Talk to me. Yeah, but yeah, hold on. Have you voted? I know, but have you voted? I asked you a question. Have you voted? No, wait. Hold on. You are saying so many stories. That story we can say it some other time. Have you voted? To go vote. How? What do you mean? What do you mean, Imam or autopilot or DSS? Kehone Deregi. DOS are not working with this voting. DOS are not working with us. DOS have no hand in voting. Okay? The voting. Yeah, I'm on a live program. If you have voted, it is fine. If you have not voted, then let me know what challenges you are having. If it needs be that somebody will help you, I will give you the contact of who will help you. Or other. Okay. But you just told me that you have voted now. I need to know. Wait. How do you get, which result do you need to get? The result you get is when you finish voting, it will write for you have successfully voted. Did he write it for you? Then if he didn't get it to you, so what you will need to do, maybe after this program, you are going to send me your Gmail account and then the password, and then you send me a picture of yours, so that I will do it for you, okay, on your behalf. So you give me the permission to do it for you. Your Gmail, the picture, and then the password, so that I'll be able to make that vote for you. That is if the person I'm going to contact for you is not going to be available. But if the person is going to be available in Germany, then the person will do for you whatever I would have done for you. Okay? All right. Thank you. Call me immediately after this program. Okay? All right. Thank you. Okay, that is good. Somebody else has been calling me also, but there are people on this platform already. Wow. I never start. Chineke mere m ebere. Okay. Let them know my room. Ndudi Afoma, what is the challenge? Have you voted?
Good evening.
You think you vote again?
Bonu, I have on them both rono. Early momo.
Okay. That's
I wanna go.
And the in on a homeland.
Yes.
Wow.
I'm Lagos.
Okay, no Lagos. Na-akụzikwara ndị mmadụ na ka esi vote, nwekwa ndị na-akụziri ka esi vote.
Ịma na link ya bụ nke enyere m the link.
Okay, I ji the link na. Ị ga na-akụsa
eji ndị link mana ọ na-abụ nye ya ndị mmadụ onye tụọ. Ọsị m na-adịte na ya ekwe emepe.
But all the person si abịa n'ọfịs gị ka igosi ya ka isi mee your own.
Oh yeah, na even after I am asking on with case and wake vote through mother. But after I come to log out my email, come when I log in. But they say I have many people who know about
ige set incognito. Now your phone, it will be a press. How do I explain that to you now? It will be by the right corner of your phone. If you press, that thing, some write-ups. Maybe new incognito. You click that new incognito. It's in our website, either the IPOB website, IPOB in USA website, or the Biafra Republic gov.org website. Our page. You click here, vote. You vote. Help. You make the same thing again for anybody. They can use that your phone to vote for 1,000 people.
Okay. Eventually, that website. The LG government in Ezra, the website they want where you now, which I can do it.
No, I just he get me where make a programmer now. He didn't message seem not going about Ndode.
Okay.
So I can send the link. Oh.
Okay.
Or just www.ipobinUSA.org. But make a programmer now send that message so that I will send it to you. Okay.
Okay.
Thank
you so much. Yeah, we are winning.
Yeah, we are winning. I love that. Good one. Okay, I have not started and I'm about to start. Mohammed Raza. Who is Mohammed Raza? Mohammed Raza, can you open your camera? Let me see your face. Mohammed Raza. Okay, also because I'm no Ajamad. Okay. United States of Biafra. Unmute yourself. United States of Biafra. Unmute yourself.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Pastor.
Yes.
Yes, Pastor. Am I coming out?
Loud and clear.
Okay. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yes. Good evening from Biafra land. I want to encourage you in what you're doing. You're doing a great work. We are so happy with you, and also our Prime Minister. Even at the Twitter space yesterday, it was awesome, and everything is working. Yes. Regarding the voting link, I recently voted a few people, and I realized that the zoo blocked that link from Biafra land. So those people complaining, maybe they are voting from Biafra land. So if they are doing so, that means they will need to activate the VPN, because it was through VPN that I was able to vote people. So I checked it. If you click from the link, I also used to have the link and the share, but I realized that they blocked it.
I refreshed myself, so I didn't hear what you said. If you can repeat yourself again, what do you say about VPN?
Yeah, what I'm saying is that they have blocked that very link, our voting link in Biafra land. So you cannot be able to do it except you have a VPN. So you have to activate VPN. So yes, that might be the reason some of those people are having the challenge. So I had the challenge myself. So I gave a lot of people and they were complaining. So I tried it in my phone. I realized they blocked it. So I activated VPN. That's the way I could be able to do it. So that's to tell you that what we are doing is really shaking them and they're panicking. So they used to say it is just a Google form, and then the Google form is sending them to their shiver to their spine, and they're even going to who knows how many millions they spend to do that one, but there is nothing they can do. So I just encourage them to use VPN, especially if there are anybody that is doing it from Biafra land or Nigeria. So they use VPN. That's the way to do. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. In addition to that incognito. Yes.
Okay, in
So,
addition to the incognito, if with the VPN,
yes,
you still need incognito
yes,
because if you don't sign out of your
yes.
Gmail, you will not be able to help another person. Am I correct?
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay.
But if they are using like if they are using this what's it called, Google Chrome, if what they can do is to, if you vote, you just go and click on that three dots there, go to
Yeah.
the settings, and
Mm.
then when you go to settings, you from there you click on sign out. So you sign out the account. When you sign out the account, and also go to the, there's a place it will tell you to synchronize. You turn off the synchronization. You turn off the
Mm.
synchronization, then you can go back again and click and create. If you want to create an account again with your phone, you can do that. If you have a detail of another, the way I used to do it. In fact, I could create 10 accounts in an instant. So I've been doing that, although that my work has not allowed me to be doing it for a while now. But
Wow.
anytime, we are having challenge with electricity here. So I don't
Oh,
know, but the challenge may be those who are have using laptop. I don't know how they can use. Yeah, but it works better if you are using a phone. Yes,
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
easier to do with a phone.
Mm-hmm.
So just let them know that VPN is very important. So if they are from Biafra land, they blocked that. So it's also a notice to the government to
It's not
know.
everybody that is complaining about blocking. No, like somebody just writing here that it is Opera Mini that is good. Maybe it is only maybe in some areas.
No,
I don't.
is those people that if from Biafra land, they blocked it from Biafra land.
Mm. All right.
So if
I
once you are
thank God you have
using
a little
that
info.
VPN, once you are using that IP, that Nigeria IP, it won't go unless you have VPN activated. I've checked
Yeah.
it.
Wow. All right. Thank you very much for this information. So I'm sure everyone listening, you must have taken note of this. Thank you very much, Mwachineke. Thank you. All right. He has done that. Okay, beautiful. Okay, and let's go. Let me bring you the BBC audio. Let me bring you the BBC audio. All right. Please share this program. Share, share, share. All right.
In the Civil War. So,
all right. I need to be sure it's playing. Let me get my backup. Get my backup. Marvelous, where are you? We're waiting for you. Okay. All right. Maybe I should have called you earlier if I knew you'll be available tonight. Okay, let's go. Let's listen to this. This is a report from BBC after the court outing, the last court outing of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We can see it written there. BBC World News addressing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court trial. 17 April 2024. Let's go.
in the media here or even in public circles, there hasn't still been an acknowledgement by the Nigerian state about around the crimes and the atrocities that were committed by the Nigerian army during the Civil War. So the entire conversation around Southeast separatism is still a very political live wire in the country, and Nnamdi Kanu sort of reviving those aspirations in the early 2010s and 10s through to 2020, right? Just sparked a really serious reaction on the part of the Nigerian government, and it led to the, illegal extradition, as you referred to in your in your introduction and the trial which continues today.
On BBC, they admitted that it is illegal extradition. Illegal what? Extradition. Let me repeat it again. Oh yeah, let's go.
And it led to the, illegal extradition, as you referred to in your introduction and the trial which continues today.
And his lawyers are saying that they're not getting the sort of access to him that they should get. They're unhappy too that he didn't get bail on medical grounds. Is he, in those circumstances you just described, likely to get a fair trial?
Now, the BBC reporter is telling this man that they are questioning on their program, that his lawyers are denied access to him. His lawyers are denied access to him. Hello? Hello? Good evening. I'm on a live. Are you aware? And I'm on a live. And I'm on a live. You want an idea? Okay. Okay, bye-bye. Yeah. Okay, this one doesn't know that I'm live. All right. Let's go.
Is he, in those circumstances you just described, likely to get a fair trial?
They're asking the man if Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is likely, in those circumstances whereby his lawyers are not allowed to meet him, no, and the restriction that they keep around. Let me take it back. Is he likely to get a fair trial?
They should.
After I'm going to play the video or the interview, the press presentation of our lawyer Ejimako immediately after the shenanigan in the court. Let's go.
They're unhappy too that he didn't get bail on medical grounds. Is he, in those circumstances you just described, likely to get a fair trial?
He is unlikely to get a fair trial, right? There are serious concerns about the overall independence of the Nigerian judiciary, and particularly with...
He is unlikely to get a fair trial. And because of the overall independence of the Nigerian judiciary. And they are aware that the Nigerian judiciary are not independent. They are being controlled by criminals, by terrorist governments. So Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will never get a fair trial in that circumstance. Let's go back there again.
Likely to get a fair trial.
He is unlikely to get a fair trial, right? There are serious concerns about the overall independence of the Nigerian judiciary, and particularly with respect to how the prosecution has treated this case so far. The first thing to recognize is that this is not the first trial that Nnamdi Kanu is standing, right? Nnamdi Kanu's cases have been going through the court system one way or another since about 2018, right? And even back then, access to him was restricted. His lawyers complained that they've basically not been able to been given the opportunity to put up an effective defense, right? Because they've not had access to their clients. And the prosecution has largely gotten its way with respect to, all of the pleadings that it's made before the courts. The courts, for example, refused to consider the propriety of his extradition from Kenya, right, as material to this case. And also the prosecution is seeking very harsh sentence, right, on behalf of him. And generally under Nigerian law, defendants who are standing trial for things like treason, right, rarely ever get freedom. They rarely ever get off the hook. And more importantly, their trials are sort of treated in a special way, wherein basic access to human rights is generally left out the window.
Has he himself said anything? Been able to say anything recently?
So he hasn't spoken so much, right, in the past, and even recently, right, really since his return back to Nigeria under the circumstances you described, Nnamdi Kanu's public utterances have been very, very limited. He has not yet been given the opportunity to speak in court or, enter a defense, or really tell his side of the story, right? And right now you have a situation in Nigeria where even lawmakers, right, from the southeast, cultural and religious bodies have basically asked for, President Bola Tinubu, right, to either release him or at least guarantee that he will get a fair trial. And a lot of those concerns right now have not been addressed.
Mr. Tefion, political pundit in Lagos. Thank you very much indeed.
You are listening to Newsday here on the BBC World Service with James and Vic, and George Addo is back in the studio with the sport. But first, a few
in the media.
That is BBC live on BBC. They have admitted it that he will never get a fair trial. Going by what Nigeria system is, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they have not allowed him to see his lawyers. His lawyers do not see him, and then they have rejected what the criminality they did in Kenya by kidnapping him. That they don't even want to look at that. They are crying on him. And now they have not even given him time to tell his own side of the story. All they are saying is they want to go ahead with the trial. We want to go ahead with the trial of what? Trying what? What do you want to try? You see that? This one is coming from BBC. If anybody requests for it again, I will play it. But for now, let us go and see Aloy Ejimako. Let's see Aloy Ejimako's press briefing. All right. Okay, that's it.
If it had happened in court today, it would have been.
Now we're going to listen to this. There's something I want to pick out from this particular briefing. Very, very important for you to know what they are planning. And the last guy, if you listen to him, you will see that they are in a hurry to do trial. And you know the accusation and the lies they put on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, treasonable, whatever. Those kind of accusation, if this Aloy Ejimako and the rest of them, if they allow them to go ahead with that kind of nonsense shenanigan, you know what they will do. They will maneuver and, destroy everything that is called justice. And, they will want to hand him maximum sentence on their lies. But whereby they have not allowed him to even speak his own mind or his lawyers to defend him. They just want to go on trial. Aloy Ejimako said something here that I want you to listen to. Very important.
Okay, because we were able to avoid the situation that if it had happened in court today, it would have been a deviation from Section 36 of the Constitution, which guaranteed every Nigerian the right to fair trial. The prosecution was forcing a situation on the court today that trial should continue or should proceed today. But our position was this, which comports with the law, that we have not had any opportunity. We have made this very clear. It is not about having access to our client. We do have access, but our access is monitored, hampered to the point that we are unable to discuss with him within that zone of confidentiality that is guaranteed between a lawyer and his client, and that enhances the defense we shall prepare to properly defend him against charges that carry the death penalty. So,
against charges that carry the death penalty, the charges they are bringing up against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu carries the death penalty. That is the reason why they are hurrying, in a hurry, with their shenanigans. You see him in the court. He carry all the book. He carry all the file. he will never allow them to corrupt that file. I am even happy that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never allowed a G4 to carry that file, to corrupt that file. Everything is with him. He goes through it one by one, and he carry them with them. Except this legal team are allowed to have a free access to him, sit down private with him, talk with him, and then he is, guaranteed that he will defend himself. He will speak his mind. There will never be any trial. What trial? That's exactly what Aloy Ejimakor and this legal team, who after the sacking of the demon, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, what Aloy Ejimakor and these men have decided to do is to follow the law the way it is supposed to be. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have no business with those criminals. He was kidnapped in Kenya. He did not jump bail. They went for his life. He has defeated them on all those counts. So if there is anything they want to talk about, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu already have defeated them. We have to settle that one first. I don't first win you now. I defeated all of you hands down. I defeated you. And so the only thing you can do is you hear this, we'll conclude that one, then I will now tell you my own side of the story, beginning from what happened in Kenya. How did I get here? I was not here. I was in Kenya. I escaped from my life when you wanted to kill me. And now I am here. How did I get here? I was blindfolded. I'm brought here. How managed? Who brought me? I did not pass through airport security, but I landed here in this contraption. How did it happen? And then by the time they explained that one, you know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he told them, the whole world will watch how I will defeat all of you in this court. The whole world, Koro, will be watching. If you like, put it live. Make it live. Even if you put it, say people go pay to watch them. People are ready to pay, no matter how much, to watch how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will defeat them hands down in that court. The accusation they have against him carries the death penalty. And that is why they are asking Aloy Ejimakor that day, do we go on with trial? Can we go on with which trial? Which trial you want to go on with? Somebody that already defeated you, you want to go with trial? How will you go with trial? Won't he speak his mind? Won't he defend himself first? Won't he tell his side of the story? Won't the lawyers have time with him and know what to defend? You want to go with trial. Trial bukuno eba andara. Ndara, mad people. Listen to Aloy Ejimakor. Let me take it back to the top. That the charges that carry death penalty, that's what they want to use as trial. Aloy Ejimakor, as sensible as he is, he said, no way, it cannot continue. If Ifeanyi Ejiofor was still the one in control, you will see him shaking his head like a gamma lizard to continue with trial. Ifeanyi Ejiofor would have said, continue with trial. And at the end of the day, Hemecha decided, yeah, I say we tried our best. Now let's go to the top again.
Okay, because we were able to avoid the situation that if it had happened in court today, it would have been a deviation from Section 36 of the Constitution, which guaranteed every Nigerian the right to fair trial. The prosecution was forcing a situation on the court today that trial should continue or should proceed today. But our position was this, which comports with the law, that we have not had any opportunity. We have made this very clear. It is not about having access to our client. We do have access, but our access is monitored, hampered to the point that we are unable to discuss with him within that zone of confidentiality that is guaranteed between a lawyer and his client, and that enhances the defense, we shall prepare to properly defend him against charges that carry the death penalty. So our position comports with the law, with Section 36 of the Constitution, that unless fair hearing can be guaranteed, no Nigerian can be subjected to any trial. You can check it out. We're not making it up.
Unless fair trial can be guaranteed, no Nigerian should be subjected to any form of trial. These people have charges that carries the death penalty. And they still continue to insist on these charges on a man they kidnapped, on a man that they wanted to buy, on a man that ran for his life, on a man that his parents were murdered, on a man that 28 men were murdered while they were trying to get to him to buy him. And they want to continue with trial. Who does that? Whereby there is no guarantee of any fair trial. No guarantee whatsoever. Common cloth. You see court. That's why that BBC, I really appreciate that man that was answering that question on that BBC that answered well. Who does that? A man that was running for his life. They kidnapped him. And then you want to come and do trial. And that BBC, they said, this man cannot, he has not been able to, they didn't allow him to defend himself. They have denied him every form of human rights. Hello, Ejimako, Akinwaka, well done. Well done. Well done. All right, let's play it.
Comports with the law, with Section 36 of the Constitution, that unless fair hearing can be guaranteed, no Nigerian can be subjected to any trial. You can check it out. We're not making it up.
Lastly, I'm trying to tell you, the court will have one way or another. Let's presume. Are you ready for any eventualities if it doesn't go the way you want, or what do you wait for the court to go?
Well, the attitude of a very good defense counsel is to cross the bridge when it gets to it. So we're not going to
question the idiotic journalist. You know these criminal, stupid, brown envelope journalists. This one is asking, are you prepared for any eventualities? Let's assume it doesn't go your way. You know, Allah Ejimako is prepared. Allah Ejimako is prepared. Are you prepared for any eventualities? Let's assume it did not go your way. Now listen to what Allah Ejimako answered him. Lastly,
I'm trying to tell you, the court will have one way or another. Let's presume. Are you ready for any eventualities if it doesn't go the way you want, or what do you wait for the court to go?
Well, the attitude of a very good defense counsel is to cross the bridge when it gets to it. So we're not going to speculate. We're not going to preempt the court. We trust that the court will do the right thing when we come back by 28th May. If it doesn't, then we cross that bridge.
The attitude of a good defense is to always wait. When you get to that bridge, you cross it. You know, they are the ones that are sending all these journalists to be asking some stupid questions to see how vulnerable you are, to see how weak you are, to see how they will be able to get you and trap you. If I find your phone, you go say I'm good, you go to sing like canary. You go to sing like canary. You go to tell Simon Ekpa. It's Simon Ekpa that would not allow us to get to that bridge. When we get to that bridge, Simon Ekpa will blow that bridge. You know. But here, Allah Ejimako is composed, comported, articulate, meticulous. Hey, Ghanian, look, don't throw those questions. Don't throw those jabs. A good defense doesn't rush. When we get there, we'll cross it. Because any tricks, any theatrics, any mago they bring, we are ready. We know how to maneuver it also. So when we get to that bridge, we'll cross it.
Thank you. Fortunately, he didn't give a ruling, or she didn't give a ruling. I think they are referred to here, whatever. So let us wait on the 20th. If she makes a ruling, one way or the other, wherever they stand, then we can take the battle from there.
So some people are saying that yes, political solution could be a way out of this situation. What do you think about this?
I will not comment on that. Whatever I'm involved in that is very serious underground, I will not comment on that. I support them in what they are doing. If there are things we're also doing some other places, we'll continue doing it. But I can tell you by the grace of God, Nnamdi will not stay in this prison in the next 2 or 3 months. Or else I'm not part of this country.
I like that.
I can tell you that
is
by
what we
His
like.
grace.
We appreciate it. Thank God.
Thank you very much.
Now these people are talking like human beings. Do you remember this man? When he came and was even promising that he will go to Finland and talk to PM to stop sit at home. You remember those times they left this particular issue that they were going to face like this. They ignored it at that time. Now you see now that it is now. Had it been our prime minister did not face them squarely, had it been the media did not give them basketballs that time, they would have been listening to the zoo, because the zoo told them that time, let them stop sit at home. We will do this thing for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We'll release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Just for them to quench everything that is viable. They never knew that it is the civil disobedience that we maintained. That is why we see them vibrating now and talking. If it were not the civil disobedience, Olasi, or what is your name, you won't be here telling us that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released within the next 2 or 3 months. Of course, he has to be released. He didn't do anything. He must be released. But you have that mind now. All of you, including the legal team, they have that bone now to talk because we maintained our ground, because we remain consistent. We did not listen to you people at that time. You promised to go to Finland to go and talk to Simon Ekpa. When you are supposed to face these people and tell them this kind of things you are saying now. And now you are waking up and you people are talking. That should have been it. Now it's more like it. It's more like it now. And then we will continue to do our job in the media and on ground. And then you will continue to do your work and your job in the court. And let's get him out of that ungodly place. Let's get him out of that God-forsaken place. And then we shall all celebrate Biafra together. The Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be with us in Finland. Yes, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be with us in Finland. He has to. He has to be with us in Finland. Where else will he be if not Finland? Where else will he be if not at the declaration? Thank you for that. So you see that what the sister is here. You see that BBC, for the first time, were able to tell them the truth today. Tell them that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was illegally, renditioned. Tell them that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will never have a fair trial. Telling them that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's legal team are not allowed to see him, and tell the BBC guys, they said a lot of things today. I have not heard them speak that way before. Well, obviously now, at least now that they know that we have defeated them. We have defeated them. If it is not that we have defeated them, do you think BBC will be talking the way they are talking? BBC that they used to see black and call it white, and they see white and call it black. But today, you hear them talking the way a news station should be talking. What is, sister, you are welcome. I know you have heard a lot, so go ahead and comment on the ones you have heard.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. Thank you for your good work. God bless you for your good work. God strengthen all of you for what you are doing. You are doing a great job. A job that a whole country will do. Only you guys are doing it. And you are doing it and it's showing. It they show. You they do. It they show. Ona they do. It they show. Thank you very much. God will give you, all of you, good voice to withstand these zoo people. God will give you people good voice. You have nothing shall ever do your voices in the name of Chuko Kika Biama. Thank you very much. Thank you. We appreciate you a lot. You don't know what people are doing. You see, when Mazi Simon Ekpa stopped broadcasting, we were saying, hey, how is it going to look like? Because it's a fire. Who can be like, but look at you people. You people are like a fire like him. It's no dull moment with you people. That's why I like coming in. Because there is no dull moment. If I go around anywhere I enter, there is no dull moment. You people are doing the job that we all pleased and happy to watch. And we can see the zoo crying and crumbling. They can't do anything. They cannot grab hold of you people. They know that you people are on top. Touch not. And you people are not envelope media. So they know. And how can you defeat, like this, how can you defeat volunteer soldiers? This is you people too. How can you defeat volunteer medias? It's impossible. So thank you, my brother. You see, Nigeria, they know that they've already lost this thing. And I love what our lawyers are doing right now. And it's like this is the time. Like they go talk and say, now they break.
Worry, you know,
Yes.
say, if this thing that Aloy is insisting with other lawyers,
Yes.
it is because Aloy Ejimako, they have already known what they are planning to do. You know what they plan to do? They have raised crime that carry death penalty. And they put it on Nnamdi Kanu. And then what they plan is they are going to judge him and try him. Somebody have already defeated them. Now they brought him back to the court to try to pass judgment quick on him. And then Aloy Ejimako said, lie, we will never allow that trial to continue except we are allowed to meet with our client, except our client must leave that DSS dungeon. He can never be there, and you people will be doing this trial. He can never be there. And then when they now get there, when they do trial, Aloy Ejimako will now tell them, look, the trial you people want to do, first and foremost, this man, he was on bail. Because that is where they will start. You cannot just come and say you want to do trial. Trial of what?
Of what?
Of what? A man that was on bail, he was on bail, enjoying his bail. And then you came with Python dance.
Yes.
And then the Python danced and tied so many people.
Yes.
This man escaped for his life.
Yes.
As if that was not enough. You left Nigeria and went everywhere, go to Kenya and kidnap him.
Yes.
And they brought him. Now you are talking about trial. Trial of what? Okay, it's not as if you didn't allow us to go and meet him. Anytime we meet him, we talk with him, we write something, you collect it. So they go into to see him, they naked them. They remove their clothes. Humiliate them.
Yes.
And then you want to do trial. I swear to God, had he been, if Ejiofor was not sacked, I bet you that this trial, they would have done it quick. And under if Ejiofor knows, they would have sentenced Nnamdi Kanu.
Yeah. Is it not this
giving him a capital punishment for what he did not do?
Is it, Mazi? Is it not this case that if Ejiofor, no, Carol White did not come with the fight to the court? Is it this?
Thank you.
God will punish him from Monday to Sunday. He can never get peace. God will punish him from Monday to Sunday. God will not rest for punishing Ejiofor. So they planned it, and that's why he refused to bring the fight to court. He said he not see fight, he just carry worker like Dundee. Midnight lawyer when he go school, night school when he go, night school. Then imagine if this our Aloy, right? Did not come to this. God, I say our fathers is on this matter.
Yes.
It's on this matter. Okay, when he find bleaching Carol White, when he was going to go and see Mazi, why can't he voice out that this is what they are doing to him? Like what these lawyers are doing now. Why did he voice out that they are not allowing me to see my client well, or they are the whole place? And he said the whole place was bugged. When you know the whole place was bugged, how come you are not complaining that you are not getting proper?
Do you remember that time? If he comes while he's telling you that the whole place is bugged, he'll be telling you, yeah, thank God we achieved victory today. He will achieve victory. It was during that time that he came to tell his Achikote Kwanu under mango tree. He told them that everything is done and dusted. Everything is done and dusted. Yeah, we are moving. He will be smiling and putting earpiece on his ear.
Do you know why he's saying that? He was telling the people that planned together to catch our leader. He's telling them, don't worry, everything is done and dusted. We have done the dinner. Now it's a death penalty we've put on him. Now don't worry.
I said that one might shock me. As I hear Aloy Ejimako, he said that a charges that carry the death penalty, they just want to try him.
When you reach that one now, they won't try and The one where they're supposed to try they're not trying You see? Because they know. And done and dusted. He knows this thing that they put there. He knows that the White knows that this is what they put there. That's why he didn't go with the fire. And he's telling his people, our governors there, don't worry, you people should relax. Everything is done and dusted. We are going to put him in this thing. We don't give him death penalty. Don't worry. Very soon you will see. He's done and he's telling them, he's giving them assurance. And not we Biafrans. He's not giving us assurance. He wasn't giving us any assurance. He was giving the people that sent him. The people that came to do pattern dance were the governors. Those are the people he was assuring that don't worry, it's done and dusted. And not us. So, and our leader knew. He knows. He said, this man, I'm going to touch you. You are a crazy man. You are too small. How can you be playing with my intelligence? Who are you? I'm not the Kano. I am not the Kano. Who are you to play with me? And he's sat calm like Kokoya. He wasn't expecting it and he did not believe it.
Thank you. Erasmus don't come. And I don't say we go hear a lot today. Eras, please grab the microphone this night. You're welcome, Erasmus.
Yeah, thank you, my brother. Thank you, Raphael.
Thank you.
You know, there's something I want to quickly clarify, for these viewers that are listening. I've been hearing a lot of this, say, a lawyer that won a case for Mazinadi Kanu. They dumped him, they used propaganda to remove him. And somebody that did not win any case for him is the one that they brought in. So I want to quickly clarify something. Ejimako was part of the legal team of Mazinadi Kanu right from the beginning.
Yes.
He was part of the legal team for appeal courts. He was still part of the legal team that went to the Supreme Court.
Yes.
The lawyers that represented Mazinadi Kanu at the Supreme Court are Chief Kanu Agabi, son, Professor Mike Ozokeme, son, PAN Ejofo, Sir Ifeanyi Ejofo, Aloy Ejimako. Those were the lawyers for the respondents in the Supreme Court judgments. So DOS members, they may make a gift and the rest listening. Go and read the Supreme Court judgments and check the lawyers, the respondents, the lawyers that represented Mazinadi Kanu. Ejimako is part of the lawyers. So for you spreading propaganda and say this thing, the lawyer, Ejimako has always been there. He was part of the legal team. He's still part of the legal team now. So there's no point in saying lawyer that won case for you, you are not using the lawyer. He was one of the lawyers as well. You understand?
Exactly.
It's just that they were not allowing him to show, to prove himself. They were relegating him to the background, but he was part of the team. So
because they know that you will outshine them. They will, you will use them. You will outshine them. That's why they put him at the back.
Yes, let's just keep that, make that very, very clear. I just want that very, very clear. So for them that are
there's
saying
something I wanted you to add. As he was member of the team, he was the one also fighting the case in Umuahia that won.
Yes.
And remember the case in Umuahia. Ifeanyi Ejiofor was not there in Umuahia.
Yeah.
The one he won in Umuahia, Ifeanyi Ejiofor was not there. So that means it is Aloy Ejimako that deserves flowers, not any one of them. Because Aloy Ejimako won in Umuahia, and he also mentioned the one in Enugu that he also won. The one about the IPOB prescription.
Yes. He won that case. So
he won that one too. If Ifeanyi Ejiofor was not there, it's Aloy Ejimako.
I just wanted that to be very, very, very clear, so that next time they may make a gift and all those ones that call themselves or Haji Abiwete call themselves, don't put out those rubbish again, because we know more than all of this. Go and read the Supreme Court judgments. We have it. Now, you see that exposition that the Prime Minister brought out, that I've listened to it before, where Ejiofor just confessed by himself without knowing it, that he was there. He was the one. They were the one that brought him when they brought him into Nigeria. If you notice, he said when we brought him into Nigeria 27th. Did you notice that part?
Yes.
I remember that he told the world that when they brought him into Nigeria that he was not even aware. They didn't tell him as the lead counsel. He was not even informed. That contradicts the statement there when we brought him into Nigeria. You know, there is something, there is a way you will say this is slip of the tongue. That can never be slip of the tongue. You understand?
Sure.
When
Not
we
at all,
brought
my
him into
brother.
Nigeria, when we brought him into Nigeria,
Yes.
can never be slip of the tongue.
Not at all.
You just, what was in your heart, you just
That is what
express
he
it
spoke.
without knowing it.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
exactly what happened there. So I just wanted that to be very clear. There is nothing like slip of the tongue there. Absolutely. He just confessed without knowing it. God forced him to confess exactly what happened.
Yes.
He was part of the people that brought him, and that was why they
Blindfolded
covered his
him.
face.
Yes.
That was why they covered his face. He was part of the people that brought him.
Wow.
Was it Aloy that brought this extraordinary?
Not Aloy. Not Aloy. Ifeanyi Ejiofor.
No,
she's asking something else.
Yes, I'm saying, was it Aloy that brought this the extraordinary edition in the court? Is it not the one that brought that case up?
Yeah, yes, is the one as well.
It was Aloy.
Yes,
extraordinary rendition. The first time we heard it was from the mouth of Aloy Ejimako.
He said Ejimako, and that was that is what they are using to fight them now. And that's what the court. That's why the court said you must not try him in any court in that zoo. So why are they able to trying him now? Why can't they present that case, that judgment, so that they can throw everything away? And now they want to put a penalty, penalty on him. Why would they do that? That's what I don't understand. You understand? I salute you, my minister. I salute you, Sonia Kwaragwa. I beg, come in, look, stop first.
Let me say that, and Mazi Silvanos. Yeah, Erasmus, thank you very much for that. Your submission. Thank you so much. Mazi Silvanos, please grab the mic. You're welcome.
Okay, my brother.
Please.
Okay, my brother. Vam, yeah, well done. Okay. All the work. We have won the battle. When we win the battle is the day. We have won the battle. The day we win the battle is the day. Our PM will say,
hello, Mazi Silvanos.
Hello.
That place you are watching it. The one where you are watching it, put that one off.
Huh?
You are watching us somewhere. Put it off.
So that okay.
Because we are hearing that. Hey, he remove himself. He remove himself. He's watching us on the TV, and he's also talking and looking at himself. Yeah.
Okay, listen. Mazi Erasmus, listen. For this lawyer to say they don't want to take the case up again because of the environment, is because they knew this is what they are going to do. You understand? That's why they say, okay, before you do that, let me just withdraw, because that's why they said, I will not be here. They will grant a rubbish judgment against him when you're not giving me a free hand to speak to my client. Minus that. But that debt that they put on him, they saw it, they knew. That's why they came up with this style that they brought now. So if Aloy, like the media, the lawyers, the teams of the lawyers, if they are not there, can only Mazi, because he's the one holding his file right now, can only him carry his file and judge, or they must get him a lawyer?
See, what is, sister? This question, you have asked this question like 3 good times now.
Yes.
So it's like you are not getting the answer. You don't want to accept what we are saying, because this is the first time you are asking the same question. We said it that day that the purpose
You are not
of
getting the answer. You don't want to
Ejimako
accept
doing
what
what
we are
he's
saying.
doing is to get like a public trial, public opinion, because public opinion sometimes, most times, influences even the court's judgment.
Okay.
Because what is going on is this: we are not saying you're in a Western world, I'm in a Western world. If somebody who is under persecution say, okay, there is no lawyer, the government have the right to do what we call a public defender. They will give you a public defender, a lawyer or somebody who went through law, this thing that has that knowledge to represent you. But you now have a choice to choose that person or not. What is going on is this: you need to understand this. This is like a predetermined case. If the Ejimako goes through with this trial as it is, they are not going to be able to defend Mazunari Kanu. Because we are repeating what I said, because everything that they are discussing with Mazunari Kanu, DSS is recording it.
Manzi Sivanos, please don't unmute yourself again.
Everything that
Keep
they are
yourself
discussing with
muted
him, they are
until I'm
recording
ready
it.
to call you.
Everything they
Okay?
are writing down, they are recording it. They are giving it to the defense, to the prosecution counsel. It means that anything that Ejimako prepares to come and defend Mazunari Kanu with, the prosecutors already have those information. And as they are bringing it one by one, they will be countering it in court one after the other. So what is the point and what is the purpose? So the intention why Ejimako is putting Binta Yanko right now is putting him on fire to the whole world. That's what he's doing to her.
Okay.
So that it will
yeah.
not like public now. Look at what is going on. This woman, the Supreme Court has said that. In fact, that's why if you go and check Ejimako's post today, he released this in the Supreme Court, part of the Supreme Court judgment, and he now made a post explaining why. You go and read it, you will see what the Supreme Court said, how the Supreme Court criticized Binta Yanko court. That the Nnamdi Kanu did not jump bail. He ran away for his life. So you cannot, that the lower court was wrong to have withdrawn the bail, this thing. So that is now the ground that Ejimako is standing on. That's why he's pleading on this, say, release him on bail, grant him back his bail, because the Supreme Court has already said he did not jump bail, that you were wrong to have withdrawn the bail. So he's putting Binta Yanko now to the whole public to show that this woman is not following the law. Because if they want to dance with Binta Yanko and just be covering it and be going to court and holding fire as if they are working for Mazunari Kanu, the predetermined judgment, what they have planned, at the end of the day will just end, because there will be no case, because anything they planned, they will just counter it in court, because DSS will give them all the information. So what is the point?
Okay, you made a statement that they are going to base it on public decision. So right now, the public decision that we are having now, is it not favorable to our Oyendu, to the extent that BBC Igbo have already said he's not going to get a fair hearing because of what the lawyer has said? So obviously for the BBC to say that, BBC Igbo to say that, or BBC Pidgin to say that, which means we are getting that.
That's exactly what we are saying. So we are on the same point. This is the reason for Ejimako doing what he's doing.
And
that's why he's doing it, because so that the hope, because now it's not just only going to put Binta Yanko under fire, he's going to put all the Southeast politicians under fire. All of them now will now be under fire, because the ordinary Igbo people, the Biafrans, generally the South that love Mazunari Kanu, will now know that this thing is not longer persecution, it's not persecution. They are persecuting him. You understand? You are refused to grant him fair hearing. You are refused to give his lawyers even access to discuss with him privately. So it now becomes persecution, not prosecution. That is exactly what Ejimako is trying to do. It's not as if they are trying to abandon him. They are trying to make it public. Let the whole world know what is going on. Why this man cannot be, you understand? So that's what is going on. So that just like BBC is talking about it, every other person will be talking about it. And the Southeast politicians will be under fire. Because now what is going on now is that should anything happen, you don't understand? He's creating it. Should anything happen, should the Southeast politicians, should the Southeast leaders allow these people to give, let's assume Bita Yanko refuses to grant him bail. Should Bita Yanko now give him a maybe public prosecutor, a public defender, and they cannot reject the lawyer, and they go ahead to convict him? The Southeast politicians will now they will now have the Biafrans to answer to, because now they are under pressure, because everybody is seeing what is going on. The lawyers are coming out every day to tell you this is the situation. Anything that happens, they will come and tell you this is what is happening. So everybody, we are following. The whole Biafrans are following. The politicians are following. So should anything happen, they will have Biafrans to answer to. So that's what is going on.
Erasmus, do you remember one of the
worry people there for platform?
I know the last one. The last one of my sister, my brother. You know, before they started, when they just caught him, or during the middle bit of it, last year or year before, one of the idiots, that Malami or so, I don't know who of them, said, oh, he's going to be on public decision. You remember one of them said so, that is going to be on public decision for them to see what the public says about it. I think they did. I don't remember. I can't remember who said it, but I know one of them said it. Let me drop my mic so that others will talk.
Thank you very much. All right. Everybody network don't kick them out. We have only our Mbatuegu Ilabuchi. Mazi, please unmute yourself. I'm watching Eke.
Greetings to you all.
Greetings.
I just want to make a short contribution.
Go ahead.
I want us to know that as long as Ejimako has taken over this case, is not only fighting or defending Nnamdi Kanu against Nigerian prosecutors. He's also defending Nnamdi Kanu against Nigerian prosecutors and Ejiofor and his cohorts. The man is fighting double battle. The removal of Ejiofor from that case, we do not expect him to lie low. He will be making effort to frustrate whatever that will bring victory. Victory that will also be amounted glory to Ejimako and his own teams. Ejiofor coming into Nnamdi Kanu case brought him to the limelight of politics and financial explosion. As in Nnamdi Kanu ATM here, he has been cashing out, telling us that Omuchineke, while he is busy cashing out. Now, let me ask, if Ejiofor so much love Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra as said, do you know that his wife is also a high-ranked DSS member? Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra as said. Ejiofor wife is a DSS officer. Now, imagine me defending Nnamdi Kanu as a Biafran, and my wife is a DSS member who can also speak and defend things for the favor of my client. I will do all things to make things all right. I want to open the eyes of all Biafrans. Like I said before, last time I called, I told you all that it is not Tinubu nor Buhari nor Nigerian government that is holding Nnamdi Kanu. Those who want to maintain and retain their political interests are the ones contributing and making every effort to make sure that our leader is eliminated. Okay. Nnamdi Kanu being in DSS dungeon for a long time, all we have been hearing is story. It's not how long did Ejimako come in? It's not long he came into this case. we can see our leaders smiling. The first day Nnamdi Kanu appeared to court when Ejimako took over the case, if you can go back to that video and look at Nnamdi Kanu, you will know that they were doing something to him. They were doing something to him psychologically. They are destroying him psychologically. But when Ejimako took over, the second appearance of Nnamdi Kanu was when he speaks like the lion we know.
Puerto, does anybody know about this particular write-up? Rasmus, I don't know if you are aware. Somebody said even the Ghana president, Nana Akufo-Addo.
Exactly what I was. That is supposed to be my. That is supposed to be, yes, that is supposed to be my next talk now.
What did you say?
Let me just leave what I said. The Ghanaian president said day before yesterday that Nigeria should be very, very careful because Nnamdi Kanu case is going to destroy their image internationally because many countries are watching, quote and unquote. This is coming from a Ghanaian president. From the Ghanaian president.
I have not seen that.
The whole world is, yeah, I saw it.
Maybe just search. Maybe somebody should search it. And well, it is this our sister.
I will search it. I will forward it to you on your WhatsApp. I will forward it to you after this speech. So that is what I'm telling you.
Raphael, let me quickly add this. You know, right from time, Raphael, you remember that right from the time Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, we have always been emphasizing it. That the people holding Nnamdi Kanu is not the federal government.
Thank you.
It is the Southeast politicians.
Thank you.
The Southeast politicians, the Uzodima, people like this guy, the present minister of Works.
Okay, yes, yeah.
Dave
Umahi.
Those are the people holding Nnamdi Kanu. Then Uzo Kalu. The entire Southeast politicians, the key Southeast politicians, are the one holding Nnamdi Kanu. That's so. If you understand that it is not the federal government holding him, it is those people. You will now recognize the impact and the effect of what Ejimako and his team is doing now. Because what Ejimako and his team is doing now is going to put them under pressure. Because should anything happen, they know they are the first line. They are the one who, because they know, we already know that they are the ones. It is not even the federal government. So we already know that they are the one holding him, preventing.
Now, I want to. There's a question I want to. My brother.
Should anything happen, so that now Ejimako now is putting them under pressure because they need to act and do something now. Because should anything happen, they are going to tell Biafrans what happened. They know.
Okay. The question is this now. Let us ask ourselves this question. Everyone listening my voice. What is that thing that DSS and Aloy Ejiofor and his cohort don't want Nnamdi Kanu to relate to Biafrans? There is something that they don't want that man to tell us that make them to make sure that whatever he's doing is monitored.
Let me tell you why. It's because he knows that Nnamdi Kanu knows that he's among the people that extraordinarily requisitioned him to Nigeria.
Thank you, Warri sister.
That is what they are hiding. Yes.
Thank you, Warri sister. So the statement of Ejiofor saying that we brought him back, that is not a slip of tongue. It is not a slip of tongue. It can never be.
Erasmus said it already. Erasmus said it. He said it can never be slip of tongue. And you are defending your lawyer. You are defending your client. So you cannot say when we brought him. It's when they brought him. That is what he's supposed. And he's saying be lawyer. So he's supposed to differentiate ABCD. It's not hard. And he's saying be lawyer. You cannot put present and past or wherever. I beg my brother. Carry on.
Okay. Now, can you tell me from the beginning of Nnamdi Kanu case, both the first and second one, that even this one, where and which angle, which area can we pinpoint that this is where Ejiofor win Nigerian government? Nowhere. The release of Nnamdi Kanu on bail last time was as a result of Niger Delta militants who demand his release. Avengers who were burning pipes, and Nigerian economy was coming down, and they came to their knees and they have no option, they release him. It is not by his own action in the court. Let us stand on that. It's a sincere truth. It's a sincere truth. The highest mistake that we have made is, for the very first time, allowing someone like a Joko to be in Nnamdi Kanu case. Yes, this is the Ghana president, and his statement. I said it. So, what Ejimako is doing, he knows that he cannot fight these people because of the corruption in the Nigerian system. The only thing we need to do in support of Ejimako is to drag these people to the public internationally, spread their clothes. To see their atrocities. And when that is done, they have no option than to kick him out. Now they can have no case to answer. He has no case to answer. And we should be grateful because their original plan was catch and kill. Catch him, kill him. And to the glory of God, I said it, I think, last 2 months on this particular platform, that the day they arrested Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya airport or wherever they got him, the only thing that made this scared was that Nnamdi Kanu did not keep quiet and following like a fake. Will be quiet. Nnamdi Kanu refused to be atoro. He was shouting. I am the leader of Biafra. My name is Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know who is this people. And immediately the citizens of Kenya who were around rooted at their phone and started recording. That particular act is why Nnamdi Kanu is still alive today.
Thank you,
that particular act is why our leader is still alive today. Mark me and quote me anywhere at any time.
Dalu, thank you very much, Mwachineke. Thank
God
you.
bless you all.
Bless
I
you.
have to put it down here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Onyada Namba. Support Mazi Simon Ekbanihone. Saturday. Today is our fundraising. Bikono. Let us come together and contribute. Can I contribute? Remember the book of Luke in the Bible. He that have no sword to sell his garments and get one. Of go to one pack or EDF. Kachineke mezoku.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mwachineke. Chineke Goziegi, thank you very much. Yeah. And let's see. Matthew Erasmus is there. Do you have a final submission on that particular note before I will bring in other guests?
No, nothing much to add. We already said it. They have put the Southeast politician under pressure by these statements. They are going to be under pressure right now. They need to do everything possible to make sure Nnamdi Kanu is released.
Thank you very much.
Let me ask something, please. You see, now the Ghana president has spoken. So which means the public that we are talking about, they've started speaking already. Because this is what they wanted. They want the public opinion. And right now, it's not just only the zoo public opinion. Now it's the whole world opinion. That is what they are looking at. For this Kofo or the Ghana president to make a speech, I bet you will see other African presidents or dignitaries will make a speech as well regarding this. And this is exactly what the lawyer wanted. And that is what is happening now for only one day. So as day goes by, before that on the 20th, you will see the people that will come up. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And another thing I want Biafrans to notice is that this is taking a very dynamic turn. A dynamic turn in the sense that the lawyers are now addressing world press. World press. Unlike in the days of Ejiofor will only address Umuchuku writers. Ejiofor will only go to Channels Television. Ejiofor will only go to Arise News. That was the game they wanted to use Ejimako to be playing before. But now that Ejimako is on the right track, The people he's now addressing is world press, addressing people on live, addressing them. Something a Joffo wouldn't have done and would never do. In fact, very soon a Joffo will be behind bars because you know that now they are arresting people that throw money. A Joffo is also part of those that throw money. So very soon they are going to lock him up. And it is going to bring joy to some people that knows that he's a criminal. Thank you very much, Umuchineke. So I have my own brother Marvel. Hold on a minute. Let me bring this our other brother here. Mazi Silvanos, can you please unmute yourself and make sure you put off your own device there where you were watching us before on the television. Don't allow the voice to come out from there. So only talk to us live here so that we can hear you. Unmute yourself, Maz.
Yeah.
Your device is on.
Yeah, I have put it up.
You didn't put it off, and we are still hearing it.
Yeah, I have put it. I have put it up. Did I come in out? Yeah, I have put it.
The volume is still coming out to reduce it to the end. You cannot be hearing yourself.
Did I come in out?
Mazi. This man, he doesn't know how the thing works. All right, where is Marvel? Marvel has disappeared also. Anyway, whether a network they knock them out, I don't know. Choose Ede, please grab the microphone before they will come back. Somebody is in my room.
Thank you.
Wait, hold on, Chooks. Hold on, Chooks. Ayesha Muketsi, please. Can you help me open your camera? Let me see who we're dealing with here, please. Because it is a very strange name. Ayesha Muketsi. I would like to just open it and you close it back before I bring you in. Please, don't be offended. Choose Ede, please go ahead.
Thank you, dear friends. Pastor Van.
Okay. Close it back. Close your camera back. I've seen you. You can close your camera out. Go ahead, Chooks.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. I hear you. Thank you for the good job that we are doing. You know, I was just coming in. I heard when they were talking about those who are holding Mazen Nandekano, can get Mazen Nandekano in DSS dungeon. The people that is holding him there, I've said it countless times. And not that nobody knows, everybody knows. But there are the unseen people that are doing the whole thing. Yeah. The people that is holding him there, you see Ojus Okalo, number 1. You see Nwike, number 2. You see Hope Uzodenjo, number 3. You see what we call them, this Devil Mai, number 4. You see what is his name? This former Abia State Governor. Bazu. They are the people that's holding Mazen Nandekano. Plus Ohanes and Igbo. You see,
even Abaribe. You know Abaribe. Even Abaribe.
Yes. Yes, he is a chameleon. That man is a chameleon. You understand? There are the people that's holding him there. You see, what we call them? This White. He is being used by them. You see another person that I'm trying to point out the people that's holding him. So in terms of time of beckoning time, let us know the names of those who are. You see, the number 1 criminal that we have in the whole Eastern region. He's very close to my place, so he's very close to my place. You see, Ameka Ofo. You see, I'm just telling you the people that are very, very deep that you can never see. So these are the people that's holding Mazen Nandeka, try to push him down so that he will snuff water and die. But let them know one thing. I'm sorry that I want to give them this word so that they will know. Mazen Nandekano is millions of us. He has the egg that is millions, and he has delivered what he's supposed to deliver, and all of us have delivered our own, and many are pregnant. You understand? But what I'm trying to let them know, the earlier is better. Nigeria is completely a fraudulent country, and that's why wherever they push them, they scam them there. Whenever they push them, they scam them there in the name of one person. Look at all the non-ethicality words that they have been pushing out from their mouth, trying that they are trying to deceive the gullible ones. I don't know how their brain is going. If that the core Northerners who knows the repercussion of this thing that these people are doing to them, we bring to them, they would have listed their name and released Mazen Nandekano. It will be more better because they are they are the one killing Nigerians. These people, these people that I listed now, they are the people killing Nigerians. I'm not saying that we are not going. We are going, but they are the major contributor that made it to be like that. Even that time that Mazen Nandekano went to a meeting with them in Enugu State, at the end that they agreed that they saw what Mazen Nandekano said, they wouldn't have been doing all this nonsense that they're trying to close their dirtiness now. These people are saying that the EFCC is working. Well, okay, Zipasu is there. He ruled Abia State for 8 years.
It's not clear now.
No, okay.
Hello? Hello?
Hold on.
Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me?
Yeah, go ahead. Just round up. Somebody else. I want this person to talk. I've not seen
Thank you.
before.
Sorry. Please just give me 1 minute. Let me round up, okay?
Yeah.
Like as they were doing to the young youth of Nigeria. They will catch a small boy, Yahoo. They catch this one ritualist. But they know the main people that are ritualists, kidnappers. Ejiofor is a kidnapper. Known by everyone, but he's he's doing it in the name of Nigeria because they are afraid of him. If they touch him, he's going to open their anus. But it's better that he open their anus and let them treat the fuck up at the same time and leave Mazen Nandekano. Let the truth to be completely revealed. There's also many things that they have in that cupboard that they don't want anybody to know, but it has been opened. It has been open as Ghana president said it. So others will continue saying it. Okay, thank you all. Thank you. God bless you all. Great Abalakata for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Please, that brother that came in before, please, I'm sorry. Try and come back again. And I don't like when somebody is coming for the first time and wants to air his opinion. It's somebody very new. Please come back again. I don't know how to mention that your name. Please just try and hit the link and come back. If you're watching me, please just hit the link and get back in here. Marvelous, what happened to you? Have you gone to bed? Tomorrow is Saturday. No, don't tell me you are going to sleep. Come back here, please. Come back here. So I don't know. Mazi Choose, thank you so much. So Mazi Erasmus and Worry Sister, you heard what Mazi Choose said and the names he listed. And these names he listed are very, very, very important people in the zoo that the zoo are using to hold Mazen Namdekan. Because they are the ones. And they consider them to be they call them Southeast politicians. And the funny thing is that they refer to them as Southeast leaders. But these people are not leaders. If these people are leaders, how will they be leaders and the Senate president will be saying this under their nose? And you call them leaders. And because of them, you are holding Mazen Namdekan. We keep repeating this video. And now we will repeat it until Mazen Namdekan is out. So that these foolish Nigeria people that don't have sense, they want to destroy their country. Nigeria can still be a country if you want Nigeria to be a country. All we're asking is for us to break away and be on our own. But you are allowing these people that are not leaders in the Southeast. They are not. Your Senate president is the one that said this. If Mekafo is a leader, if Ifeanyi is a leader, if Hope Uzodinma is a leader, how will your Senate president say this?
The governor of the state himself obeys the sit at home on Monday. And then the civil servants that work in government house obey the sit at home. and government shut down on Mondays. It means the real governor of Southeast is Simon Ekpa, ruling the Southeast from Finland.
We can't hear it, oh. We can't hear it.
You can't hear it?
We can hear it. What is sister? I think it's your end.
Let me play it again. Because my own network looked like it was also fluctuating. You know, this if these people are leaders in the Southeast, how will, let's listen to it again.
The governor of the state himself obeys the sit at home on Monday, and then the civil servants that work in government house obey the sit at home, and government shut down on Mondays. It means the real governor of Southeast is Simon Ekpa, ruling the Southeast from Finland.
So if these people are anywhere relevant, how will our PM be governing the Southeast from Finland, where Emeka is, where Hope Uzodinma is, where Abaribe is, where Soludo is, all of that, all of them. But the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, is taking charge of Biafra land from Finland. He is the son of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is his leader. So you cannot imagine Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If our Prime Minister is commanding such authority and he is loyal to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, now you can now imagine the authority of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was telling them in the court, I am Nnamdi Kanu. When he said, I am Nnamdi Kanu, you know what it means? I am the leader of the Biafran people. All these people you are calling politicians, that because of them, you are holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let me tell you, if you want to save Nigeria, if there's anything you want to save in Nigeria, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as quickly as possible. And because if anything happens to him, that Nigeria you are trying to save, let me see how you will save it. You are protecting Nigeria, and you are holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You think if he tie under your neck, that Nigeria will still be safe? You think so? Now, let me tell you, let me shock you. There are so many people that are not Biafrans. So many. Very hard people. Hardened people that are already loyal to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Already. They have seen Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's integrity and his truth and his justice, his fairness. They have seen it. And I tell you, there are many people that are ready to put their life on the line that are not even Biafrans because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes,
so
no.
don't just think it has to do with Biafra.
Yes, now. Who will see what is happening in the Middle Belt today that will not support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu?
Thank you.
Did you watch that video of a student that was screaming that they are killing them, and she said it was the army that was shooting them? Didn't you watch it?
Yeah, watch it now. Even
I
today.
watched it.
Didn't you see the video? The one I wanted to play today. Thank you for reminding me. The video I wanted to play today is you see them on the streets in Plateau State with soldiers and they are gone. They are shouting, soldier go, soldier go.
That video clip should go viral. The video clip I'm talking about is the video clip that AIT aired. They tweeted it. A student was shouting and was running and was saying that it is the military that are shooting us.
Mm-hmm.
It is the army. He said it is the soldiers that are shooting us.
Yes, I heard it. Yes, I saw
That
it.
is on AIT.
Yes.
AIT posted it and said gunmen. But the student in the video was screaming, it is the soldiers
military
that are shooting us.
Yes.
He said it is the soldiers that are shooting us.
Yes. And he was lying on the floor. Let me add another thing again. That guy called everybody in the Southeast that is holding Mazi. He forgot to add the POS people. Those people are number one people too that is holding Mazi because they don't want Mazi to come out. because Mazi will say the truth upon their head too. So it's not only the leaders now, plus the POS and their ERAT, how do they call them? ERAT,
Yeah, they already know DOS, the DOS people.
yes.
They already know the people we are talking, China Sanwuru and the rest of them.
Yes, they're among the people that he just mentioned, but he didn't mention those people. You know.
Thank you, Worry Sister. Yeah, let's see if these people that are coming in now will be able to grab the mic. Mazi Sivanos.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Yeah, my brother, well done. Vam, vam, vam.
Mm-hmm.
So, the chicken or see one thing. Those who bring that death penalty, not federal government, is a Igbo politicians or Hanese. The DOS, some people no get the eye to see Nnamdi Kanu. But a person like you will bring it. Past videos that Nnamdi Kanu will see. What they committed and what Ejiofor committed. And our PM said it. The day Nnamdi Kanu sacked Ejiofor, that is the door of his victory. And that victory, everybody have seen it today. Our PM said it. Say any day that Nnamdi Kanu sacked Ejiofor, that is the victory. I never forget that word from PM. And the Ejiofor have sacked. See, Ejiofor plan all those things with Igbo politicians. Because some of Igbo politicians, person like Abaribe, no get eye to see Nnamdi Kanu face to face. DOS no get eye to see Nnamdi Kanu face to face. Or talk less of those of obedient.
But can you imagine?
Who say I will die where Nnamdi Kanu die? People like you will bring all those past videos for Nnamdi Kanu to see.
Exactly. But can anybody believe that up till now, the same Abaribe that positioned himself to have brought the shorty for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, up till now, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped.
Did Abaribe make you talk? Did they Nnamdi Kanu said that only these people, our people in Niger Delta, is the one who released it. And the Abaribe, he told the Abaribe that he don't need to give him shorty. Because they put your name for them to chain him down. A serving senator cannot grant him a bail according to their constitution. Nnamdi Kanu said it. Because there is a time Abaribe want to worry the IPOB because of the bail. Nnamdi Kanu tell us that they just bring you into the bail. They didn't suppose because you are a serving senator. He said only the Niger Delta people release him when they seize the ship of one country.
Wow.
Tompelo and his group. Nnamdi Kanu said it.
Exactly.
From that day, Abaribe make you talk. Because he didn't take that glory again.
Is it that you will not say he make you turn, you will say he now show his color because he was never with us. That was
yes,
the day
he show his color. Begin to attack Simeon.
Yes.
He started to be attacking Simeon, calling Simeon this day. Criminal.
Thank you.
So,
thank you.
All those things where they see, no be the federal government bring it. Now those who don't get this, who don't want Nnamdi Kanu life because they don't get eye where they go take look in face. Those who they shout, I will die where you die. Where Nnamdi Kanu die, I will die. He's our savior, this and that. Some of them make you talk. But my happiness is because of Igbo president, they kidnap Nnamdi Kanu. And the Igbo president, know how where you go betray your brother, the betrayer will trust you.
Exactly.
All those are our past governors and the senators. They are the ones we are battle with.
Exactly.
Not federal government.
Thank you. Just hold on a minute. There's somebody here that we have not seen for on this platform. Let's see if we can hear him. Ayesha, please, can you unmute yourself? Ayesha Muketsi, can you please unmute yourself? All right. Please
hello.
go ahead.
Good evening.
Good evening. Where are you joining
Can
us
you hear
from?
me, Pastor?
Yeah, where are you joining us from?
Yes, hello.
Eh?
Hello, can you hear me?
Where are you from?
Where are you joining us from?
I said I'm calling from the homeland.
Ah, what kind of a name is this? Oh, yeah, go ahead. Your name, I was thinking that is the Hausa name or Fulani name. That's why I was surprised. Go ahead.
It's our people from Kogi, go be them.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Please go ahead.
Okay. Greeting. I greet you, Pastor Bam, and my greetings to our Prime Minister, Madi Samaneba.
Yeah.
I don't have much to say. I just came to encourage us that are still in the struggle, knows what we're doing, and knows that we cannot relent. Yeah? Like tomorrow now is our fundraising, so I will encourage us to support, because what we're doing is a good one. It's a genuine one. That's what Martin and the Kano would have done if he's to be here. So we are on the right track. The DS and their distraction, they are only delaying themselves. They are delaying themselves, and they know it. Those that their own cane will be like 100, they are now increasing it to 30, because there must be a penalty to all these things that they have done. And instead of them to seek remedy, because I am in the homeland, we are seeing everything that is going on. We are observing it. We are seeing it, how it's going. Sometimes they were called during the fundraiser. I was trying to tell us that what we are doing in the homeland is hidden fruit. Our Prime Minister will declare it in Finland, and it will happen here. Just like on the Easter season, I was going home, and I noticed on the checkpoints before now they used to send all those Fulani ones on our road. And when they are on the road, like if I'm with my friend on a private car going home, the way they will harass us, the way they will even beat some of us. I don't know if you have seen such videos online, the way the police harass all these young boys in Biafra land. So on Easter day when I'm going, I noticed that all those Hausa ones, all those Fulani ones are no longer to be seen. And who did it? It is our Prime Minister, Simon Epa, who did it. Because he made them understand that the Fulanis and the Hausa ones, those ones that are brutal, they are the ones that are causing those nonsense on the streets. But he made it so we should support him. Tomorrow is fundraising, and also share the gospel to those, because so many people are still living in ignorance. Because sometimes, like what's going on in the zoo, how the things are very costly, cost of living and everything. Because why I like it is not because I'm not in the zoo, I'm also facing it. My family is facing it, everybody's facing it. But why I like it is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been shouting this since how many years ago? Our Southeastern governors. Our Southeastern governors must be punished. Precisely, I'm from the Omambala state. Our governors in the Southeast, they will not escape this. Purpose of them, you remember the promise of our leader. He promised you, and that thing you must see it. Because instead of you to be looking for a way to amend your nonsenses, you're still increasing fire. So we that were in the homeland, we are seeing everything that is happening. And we're in support of our Prime Minister and what he's doing. So
Thank
we should
you.
support him financially, spiritually, and otherwise.
Thank
See
you.
that everything goes well. So thank you. Thank you,
Thank you very much. Just be safe. And I don't know what you people are thinking about this in the homeland, that on the same day, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the same day Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, was supposed to, answer to the Criminal Court of Nigeria. The same day, this lady in the middle, that I am the first person that called her Delilah. And that's what she is. She's Delilah. She was posing with these men, especially this one that flanked her by her right. This Ejiofor, the eye of the zoo.
Now his second wife.
You see, the eye. So he was there. And I asked myself, how manage this Michael Zuckerman? I used to think that he was an honorable man. I never knew that this man is, when he talked about secession and everything, I thought that this man is wise or he's really a good man. I never knew how evil he is. To collaborate with this lady, her husband, even on that day. So this lady is in Nigeria. On that day, she was not seen in court, to show you that she has nothing to do with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu anymore. Her relationship with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is over and done with. It's over and done with. That's exactly what it is. And that's why our Prime Minister is the good guy. And the only hope that not only Biafrans, that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu himself has. The only hope that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have is Simon Ekpa and the Biafra Republic government. That's why when you see them saying, mention Simon Ekpa, you see all of them, shut up, don't mention it, don't talk about that nonsense here. Don't come here. See that? I don't know. Mazi Erasmus, I have not heard your take on this particular Jezebelic figure. This Delilah that left court.
No, if you notice, if you notice, I don't say much about her, right? I wait for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to come out and everything will be clear. But it's obvious. Anybody who can think, who has eyes, on the day that your husband, your supposed husband, is appearing in court, and you happen to be in Nigeria, you were not in court. You were busy frolicking with the lawyers that he has sacked. It tells a lot, You don't need to even dig into it to understand what is going on. Because right now it's becoming glaring and clearer that these people do not have access to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu any longer. So they are looking for access anyhow. They have been shut out completely from anything Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They cannot. There was something somebody tweeted, and somebody responded on a tweet, one of these DOS members, and what I asked that person was like, I said, you should, at this time, you're supposed to be using your brain to think. Why do you think Mazen Nnamdi Kanu sacked Ejiofor? You guys said he want case, he want this, he want this. But why do you think he sacked him? And the second question will be, why did it take him about 3 years to sack him? If you can answer those questions, you have every answer that you needed. Because those questions, because he took time, in spite of the fact that he was getting reports of what was happening, what Ejiofor was doing, he took time to be sure before he fired him when he was sure. So, are you not smarter than Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that fired the lawyer? You are not smarter than him. He is the one. He knows. He's the one that entrusted the lawyer with everything he entrusted him with before. Now he took time to study what was going on for more than about 3 years before he fired him. So these people have been cut off completely. And again, I also told, there was one I responded to his tweet, and I told him, with like play, all these people say DOS are wise. They are no longer part of IPOB. They don't even know. Many of them do not even know that they're no longer part of IPOB. Made by Nnamdi. They're no longer part. They just sacked themselves, unknown to them. So I responded to the person's tweet, and I was like play. You not be part of IPOB again or led by Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. You not still know. Because if you say you are part of IPOB led by Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, when last did you get any information from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu?
Very
completely. He has seceded completely. The only thing that was tying him to DOS was the last distant string, which was this guy, Ejiofor, and he cut it off. The time that Umazunari Kanu seceded from DOS, I will tell you, that was when Barrister Una Emeka released that memo. That memo that was disobeyed flagrantly, that was when Mazunari Kanu dissociated from DOS. And to make it official and complete was when he now cut off from Ejiofor. So now that's the real name, which is very good name, IPOB Nigeria. And I think very soon it will not be even IPOB, DOS Nigeria. I think it should be actually be DOS Nigeria because it's not IPOB.
Yes,
they are not
because
other part of IPOB.
I think you are right because
DOS Nigeria.
IPOB is Indigenous People of Biafra.
Yes, DOS
So
Nigeria.
maybe we should be calling them DOS Nigeria.
Yes, I
So
think
that
that's the
we
right
will
name.
not call me. I am IPOB. I am Indigenous Person of
Yes,
Biafra.
yes. It should be DOS Nigeria. I think that's the right name. They should not be IPOB.
Let me add a little bit. You know, Erasmus just said when Nnamdi Kanu took time to wash him for him to get rid of him. Do you know it's the same thing our PM did too? When everybody was going against this Carol White, everybody couldn't literally, all of them at that time. Our PM did not. It took time as well for him to come out and say, no, you have been sacked. So it's our PM that sacked him first before our leader. So apparently our leader must have gotten the gist that even your son self don't sack him. So he now took the bull by the horn to sack him as well. I think it goes with because of our PM have sacked him. Because it's through our PM that we know all this. Because he took time, just like as our leader took time. Our PM took time too. Because I was asking, I said, why did our PM take time like this? And I think it's 247. He said because they were Erasmus, one of you. He said because he was gathering evidence. I said, but other people saw. But you didn't see then that the evidence is not there enough. But because most people said sack him. Many people, they were against that man even before our PM.
What is sister? Let me quickly add this. You see, somebody like Ejiofor, when he told you that he was the most trusted, he was not lying at that time. So this guy was not just a lawyer. He was IPOB member as well. He was DOS. And being a lawyer gave me that privilege of knowing a lot of things because Mazunari Kanu entrusted him with him a lot of things, a lot of information. He knew a lot. Remember, there was even one broadcast Prime Minister gave then where he said this man knows a lot. So people like that, you don't just
get rid
them
of
to
them.
go, push them aside. You need to do a lot of homework, and block a lot of channels before you can push them aside. If not, if you just make that rash decision of anger and say go, you understand, you will destroy a lot of things because he knew a lot. Because being a lawyer, he was privy to, and being a lawyer and being the fact that Mazunari Kanu now trusted him, he was privy to a lot of information, sensitive information. And that was why he had the opportunity to be holding those meetings with governors and Southeast politicians because they know that's why they approach him. Because being a lawyer, there are some things that Mazunari Kanu normally will not tell any other person. But because he look at him as a strong IPOB member, a core IPOB member that believes in the idea of Biafra and is a lawyer, he will not that's client lawyer confidentiality. He will not confide those details in him because he trusts him. And being a lawyer also, he will give him those information. And that was why the Southeast politicians and the governors approach him. You understand? Because of those confidential information. And that's the same reason why, even when Samepa had all those detailed information from his house, when they took out ESN commander, he did not just come out straight because he needed to get a lot of more information. He needed to manage him because he knows that he can destroy, he can do something to Mazunari Kanu because because Mazunari Kanu at that time did not know what was going on. He did not know that this guy sabotaged. So he still trusted him. So if Samepa has acted early it would have been to the detriment of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not know what was going on. So it took time for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to actually get the details of what this guy has done, because he trusted him. That's just the truth.
Thank you.
Wow, that was a good one. Thank you very much, Erasmus and Worry Sister. Mazi Alexander, Mazi Mbatwegu. Yes, you got back. I'm very sure there's something important you want to add. Please grab the microphone. Are you there, my brother? Now, some people were there on the comment section saying that that picture I just showed you, that they said it was an old picture.
Hello?
I love it.
My brother.
I love it. Yeah, we were waiting for you. Just hold on. Let me make this point. And then somebody said, Great said, the last time Uchechi came to Nigeria, Zokome wasn't part of the legal team. So it's a new picture. They brought her in for propaganda, but it failed. So, you know, some of these IPOB, some of these DOS Nigeria, you know, will take time for us to adjust. So the DOS Nigeria, these criminals, DOS Nigeria, they must be using that to lie to people that is an old picture that Ejiofor just posted. Even Ejiofor himself wrote in his write-up that she visited on the 16th. Ejiofor that I know, if that lady visited him on the 16th, he would have posted that picture on the 16th. But that picture was posted on that very 19th, no, on that very 17th, and in the evening. So that is to show you that visit was while the court was going on. That is when Uchechi was in the office with Ejiofor and Ozokeme. They probably were watching that proceedings in that office there. That's what happened there. That is what I can detect from there. Mazi, please, your mic is making noise. Just go ahead and give us a submission. Mazi.
Yes, my brother just came in because one of our beloved brother was saying something right now. I couldn't get his name, but he was talking about the DOLs, of which I quickly come in. Earlier, the Worry Sister also stated that it's not only the Nigerian government, that the Southeast politicians that is holding Nnamdi Kanu, rather that DOS are also involved. Yes, because you cannot tell me that Nnamdi Kanu left UK to Kenya without somebody knowing his whereabouts. Somebody must have bought the ticket, somebody escorts him to the airport, and somebody is supposed to welcome him at the airport. That is by the way. But the major reason why I'm calling back is this. While we are busy fighting the destruction that is following us, all Biafrans who have seen the truth about the predicaments our leader is facing, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who decided to pull out and join the Biafran government in exile, they are all in danger. These people are not sleeping. They are doing everything possible. So since you don't want to be one of us, okay, let's see. I use myself as an example. I will drop a voice note to you, Pastor Van Van Van, to give you details of all that's going on over here. They are no longer looking for Biafra. Rather, they are fighting to destroy those who don't want to be part of them anymore. Because monthly dues is no longer coming up. The money is no longer. Biafran's eyes are. That is the end. We stand in the truth. That is why we don't support evil in our land. The highest crime you can commit in Igbo land is origin, because it's expected that every man is strong enough to farm and cultivate yam. So, Aboria, we must look into this, Bikono. Anamayo, on behalf of everybody who have realized themselves and they are going back to Biafra government in exile and their life is in danger and their existence where they are living is in danger. The frustration is too much. I'm passing this message through Pastor Van Van Bam to our able PM. Let there be solution. These people are out. When I say out, the evil is glaring. As in the trap, my own where I escaped 3 times. The one I escaped yesterday is by God Almighty. Bikono. Anyasa, I will send you a message from Biafra who have their lives in safe and you are in different government in exile and you are under threat, do not be dismayed. And those who their family were tied because of this freedom in Biafra land, those days they wanted to betray us. I am pleading that they should file in a case to request what happened to their children because we need that details in order to defend ourselves here. It is very important. God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you so very much. Blessings. All right, we have new coming. Mercy Palmer, please grab the mic. You're welcome.
Pastor Van.
You're welcome, beloved.
We thank you so much for what you've been doing. I know there. Onye na-ekwere go now.
Yes.
In a run, boy, who na in the peaceful. Onye una maka Simon Ekpa, onye di 100 years. Mana a leader. Man onye one protect time. Na wherever you go without him. And only on the media. Or the easy. I am not a ekene unu ma ọkwụọ n'ụgwọ but Chineke ga na-echekwa unu na-agọzi unu. You know, or the easy. It's not an easy job and it's frustrating sometimes, but it's a divine calling. So I'm an Chineke tigere unu na ọnọdụ ahụ. So because jisheni ike anyị ga-support onye ọwụna ka onye ọwụna pụta n'igwe ka anyị maybe Saturday, Saturday to remember.
Very important.
You know?
Very, very important.
We need the money. I got me overemphasize. This fundraising is very crucial and important because all this play, Haji play na zoo. Kai go see na Izuru payment, and I were a prime minister of Atobie for real, you know. So we'll do that with style tomorrow.
Please, everybody watching me right now.
Yes.
We have over 550 people watching right now across all channels.
So the fundraising is very, very crucial and important. Let's make this Saturday fundraising the biggest and the best because we need it more so than ever. Because so again when here especially our prime minister now no one on media. So can we keep support? You know, let us come out and give our widows might tomorrow, like no other fundraising. Please. Yeah, please. God bless.
Yes, my own system knocked me out. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Baba. I can hear you.
Okay, please, anytime you guys are on the program and the team knock me out, if you notice it, just somebody should just take over, because so even if it threw me out, it will still be live, just like it was live when it threw me out. While that sister was talking, I was already behind the camera.
Okay.
Please let us know that this fundraising is very, very important. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Biafra time, you know, all the Janjaweed DOS Nigeria that are coming to call names of people that are raising fund, because we have closed their pockets, and now they are coming to threaten you, you know, and they are calling the name because you come to raise fund. Prove to them tomorrow, prove to them that we are ahead of them. We have gotten Biafra. It is past the time when we should be afraid of any bagger. You understand me? Maybe they claim that they are also fighting for Biafra. And now they are calling your name because you are raising fund to, to be free, to protect your land. Who are they calling the name for? They are calling your name for Nigeria government. Nigeria government don't baff. Ask them, Tinubu don't baff. What did Tinubu go fit do? If Tinubu got power, make it save Nigeria. If you don't feel save Nigeria, now me when they diaspora, me when they here, and the Erasmus when they America, and all my sister, what is sister, when they England, and all my people when they everywhere, Onyeka when they India, everybody everywhere, and the rest of our brother they Korea. Now will you come and catch us if you can. So tomorrow, let us come out in mass and prove that, look, we need this freedom and we need it now. Because it will be a beautiful thing because the more we increase this woto, the more they will understand that Nnamdi Kanu has people. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu have people that are ready to go extra mile to defend their land. To defend their land, even without his own order. Because we have told them and they are aware, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu did not order us in what we are doing. He didn't order us. The fundraising is being ordered by our Prime Minister. The Biafra Liberation Army is being commanded by our Prime Minister, Mas Simon Ekpa. So it has nothing to do with Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. The fundraising, the Biafra Army, the water, everything is under the Biafra government. So we are taking responsibility, and it is either they release him or we increase the momentum. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. So thank you. Thank you, Mercy Palmer. Mazi Onyekachuku, if you can hear me, grab the mic. You cannot hear me. So, and we're going to round it up now. I want to begin with Erasmus because I know that before I know it, I say Jack Robinson, now he will disappear. Mas Erasmus, as we sum it up now, please give us your closing remark and talk to Biafrans, especially with what we need to be doing now that the game is almost concluding. Our freedom is near. Please give us your closing remark, Mas Erasmus. I don't know if Mas Erasmus is anybody hearing me, or am I having network problem?
I can hear you.
Yes, you can hear you.
Okay, can hear me. Erasmus is not there. Okay, we'll wait for Erasmus. Okay, Erasmus is.
I'm here.
Okay. Please, Erasmus, give us your closing remark because we want to round it up.
Oh, okay. I don't really have said what I wanted to say. Biafrans, please, let's come tomorrow and do our part. Come to the fundraising. That's everything you can do. Those that are sacrificing their lives, putting their lives online, serving us in the homeland, making sure that the Fulani are not ravaging us, making sure the Nigerian infiltrated terrorists are not shooting at us like they did in Plateau State University today. They are doing their part, so let us do our part.
Yes, I saw that video you sent. I've seen it. I have shared it on Twitter. We can't play it on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's against the community guideline.
Yeah, so let's do our part and make sure we come to the fundraising and do our part. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mazi Erasmus. Aisha Moketsi, please give me your closing remark and as you are joining us from the homeland. Unmute yourself. Go ahead.
Yes. What is to be said is already said. We already know what to do. It's just for us to just follow it step by step, the way our Prime Minister is putting it, and surely we'll get there. Tomorrow is fundraising. We'll try our best to be there and give our support to our Prime Minister. Then on our own side, we encourage people to vote. Our friends, relatives, they should vote. That's the first thing first, and we educate them about what's going on. Then everything will be all right. That's my problem. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Aisha. Thank you very much. And this is your name, where you choose. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. All right. Do we have our sister Mercy Palmer? Do we still have you? What do you have to tell?
Yes.
What do you have to leave Biafrans with right now before we close it? Your final word for Biafrans tonight.
We should be grateful and happy that we have our Prime Minister and all the people surrounding him. But we have to show that by coming out tomorrow, credit card is acceptable, pledges is acceptable. The most important thing is to come out in mass to support what is going on, because I know there it's really happening. And we shouldn't worry about Delilah Uchechi. We don't need her. We know already who she is. The Bible says many are called, but few are chosen. Let us be grateful and thankful to God for choosing us to be in this Biafra movement this time. So we have to do everything we can to help other people to make sure they vote. We have to conclude this voting. Educate people and come out tomorrow to really support what is going on. Even your neighbors, Americans, and even non-Biafrans, every donation is accepted. We need everybody to help, because Biafra is a beacon. It will open the eyes of Black people all over the world, and they will know their rights. So come out and support what we're doing tomorrow, like you never did before. Please. Very important. Tomorrow one is very important. We need everybody's support. And moreover, anybody in the Twitter, whether you're following somebody or don't follow somebody, when you see something that is tweeted that is good and can help us in this movement, please go and like it and share it. It doesn't matter if you like the person or not. Just go with what the person is tweeting. Anything that will help us to get Biafra, let us continue to do it. Thank you again. Pastor Von, I salute. Airborne.
Airborne. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
God bless, my dear.
I appreciate you. And Veronica Anulibo. Pastor Van, I need a link to send money. I have put the link on the comment section. If you're watching on Facebook, Ikonso will never be forgotten. That's our page on Facebook. The link is there. I have also put it on Ajere Global Media. If you're watching us on YouTube, Ajere Global Media, the link is there. I have also put it on the link on Raf Chamaka TV. The link is there. If you just click that link, it will take you to the website and you will vote. And you will vote and also you will make your contribution. Or if the link is not displaying well for you, you can write it out on your own browser, ipobinusa.org/donate, which is ipobinusa.org/donate. That's the link. Just click it. Then you arm yourself with your credit card or debit card, whichever card you use to purchase online. Just use it, and then you will be able to make your donation. Please do that. Very important. And then when you do that today, join us tomorrow on the fundraising and give us the receipt and tell us that you donated, so that it will be taken into record. Very important. do that donation. Even right now, as we're talking, you can quickly go into that website and make your contribution, make your support, whichever way, and come tomorrow and tell us you have done it, and then it will be put into record. Let me tell you, no amount is too big, no amount is too small. If you are able to give us as much as you can give, big as you can give it, because we need big. We are not forbidden to have our own air bomber. We are not forbidden to have our own helicopter warplanes. We are not forbidden to have our own, missile launchers and all those things against the enemies of Biafra, just to protect ourselves, to preserve our land. We are not forbidden to have it. We can have them to protect ourselves and to secure ourselves. Imagine when we have that, the zoo will be more terrified about us. Very, very important. Okay. Worry sister, please give us your closing remark.
Thank you, Baba. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Thank you for everything you do. I just want to tell Biafrans, anywhere you can post, anywhere you can write, if you can even write to any of these Zoom medias, medias that are broadcasting, all these broadcasters, please, if you can write a letter to them as a public opinion against our leaders' case, please do it, because we need so many of us now. Public opinion, that is what they are saying we should use now. So we will come as in mass to write letter to everywhere. Writing a letter will not cost anything. That they should release our leader. Only that word, release our leader. Write it to all these medias then. It's possible we can do that. Maybe if we will do it here in England, I don't know if we will go far. Just write a letter to BBC here, write a letter to anywhere. Just write a letter to give them that people are writing letter to support that we want him released, because those are the things that we need right now. And like they say, some people say they are taking people's faces to say you are the one supporting Simon Ekpa to do whatever is going on in the zoo. If you know you like what is going on in the zoo and what our lead PM is doing, you know you like it, and people are complaining, please do more so that it will hurt them. That is the only way, because if it doesn't pain them, they will not complain about it. Like our PM said yesterday, he said, if they don't talk about me, I will give them something to talk about. So right now, please come out and vote. Let them take pictures. They will get tired because the money doesn't come to them anymore. They are complaining. So please come at the mass to do this contribution, to make sure we gather this money. He doesn't use it for himself. It's for the, like Baba just said now, we need jets. We need all this equipment. It's money and it's expensive. When they told me how much they buy one gun, I was shocked. I never knew it's that expensive. And all these Fulani, and they carried it about like chinchi, because they are using your money, you and I money, to purchase it, because the government give them money or give them the gun, and it's through our own oil they are getting this money to buy gun and give to them, and it's expensive, but we cannot have it to protect our land. So please, the only way we do this is to come out and do massive contribution. Please come out for tomorrow, and God will bless you as you do that, and your pocket will never remain dry. In the name of Chukokika Biama, he said.
Thank you.
Thank you, Baba.
Very much. Thank you, Worry sister. I appreciate you. Thank you, and have a splendid night. Thank you so much. Fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I want to thank you all for joining me up to this time. And remember that we are winning. Yes, we are winning. There's a songwriter that says, never mind them. Actually, we began today by showing us the what do you call it? The interview from BBC. That's how we began today, from BBC, and if BBC can begin to report something, positive to side Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let me just refresh my system and play that BBC audio that I started with. For those that didn't join me from the beginning, I'll just end it with that audio. Okay. For those of you that didn't join me from the beginning, listen to that audio from BBC. I titled it, Hope BBC will not sack this reporter for taking sides with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Can anything good come out of BBC? I never knew that something good at all can ever come out of BBC. But I saw it and I agree that they spoke the truth. They couldn't help it. They can't hide it forever. They can't. Now listen to this BBC interview. Okay.
In the media here or even in public circles, there hasn't still been an acknowledgement by the Nigerian state about around the crimes and the atrocities that were committed by the Nigerian army during the Civil War. So the entire conversation around Southeast separatism is still a very political live wire in the country, and Nnamdi Kanu is sort of reviving those aspirations in the early 2010s and 10s through to 2020, right? Just sparked a really serious reaction on the part of the Nigerian government, and it led to the, illegal extradition, as you referred to in your introduction, and the trial, which continues today.
And his lawyers are saying that they're not getting the sort of access to him that they should get. They're unhappy too that he didn't get bail on medical grounds. Is he, in those circumstances you just described, likely to get a fair trial?
He is unlikely to get a fair trial, right? There are serious concerns about the overall independence of the Nigerian judiciary, and particularly with respect to how the prosecution has treated this case so far. The first thing to recognize is that this is not the first trial that Nnamdi Kanu is he's standing, right? Nnamdi Kanu's cases have been going through the court system one way or another since about 2018, right? And even back then, access to him was restricted. His lawyers complained that they've basically not been able to been given the opportunity to put up an effective defense, right? Because they've not had access to their clients. And the prosecution has largely gotten its way with respect to, all of the pleadings that it's made before the courts. The courts, for example, refused to consider the propriety of his extradition from Kenya, right, as material to this case. And also the prosecution is seeking very very harsh sentence, right, on behalf of him. And generally under Nigerian law, defendants who are standing trial for things like treason, right, rarely ever get freedom. They rarely ever get off the hook. And more importantly, their trials are sort of treated in a special way, wherein basic access to human rights is generally left out the window.
Has he himself said anything, been able to say anything recently?
So he hasn't spoken so much, right, in the past, and even recently, right? Really since his return back to Nigeria under the circumstances you described, Nnamdi Kanu's public utterances have been very, very limited. He has not yet been given the opportunity to speak in court or enter a defense or really tell his side of the story, right? And right now you have a situation in Nigeria where even lawmakers, right, from the Southeast, cultural and religious bodies have basically asked for, President Bola Tinubu, right, to either release him or at least guarantee that he will get a fair trial. And a lot of those concerns right now have not been addressed.
Mr. Tefion, political pundit in Lagos. Thank you very much indeed.
You are listening to Newsday here on the BBC World Service with James and Vic, and George Addo is back in the studio with the sport. But first, a few
in the media here or even in public circles, there hasn't still been an acknowledgement.
Okay, thank you very much. You can see that, you've seen it. You're saying that was coming from BBC. They are reporting it now the way it is. They cannot continue that. Sote, you know, the pictures I saw from the Ghana president. Yeah, but I need the write-up. I need the source. Yeah, I know you are one of my sister that I trust. Also share the picture with me. We need the source of that particular news from the Ghana president. If we can get the source of the news, so I can share it, because you know anybody can write up anything and just put it out there, you know. But it's a good thing if he actually said that, the Ghana president, you know, if we saw it, you know, in case we didn't see it, this is what is making rounds, you know, and it is said to be pronounced by the president of Ghana. Nnamdi Kanu's case will damage the reputation of the Nigeria courts. Other countries are watching. So it is written here. If anybody finds the news, whether he said it in audio or video or a write-up from a, you know, an established newspaper. This one is Ghanaian Times. Ghanaian Times. We need to verify it very well, but it is true. It is true that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case has already, not that it will, it has already damaged the reputation of the Nigerian court. And the truth is that it is not even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case that damaged their reputation. Nigeria courts had no reputation from the word go. There was no reputation. So even if this man did not speak, we already know that Nigeria court is very far from having anything called reputation. So that is something that we already know, and it is going to completely decimate that evil entity called Niger. In the mighty name of Chukwu Kabiama. He said. Yes, I saw it. It is the one you sent to me. Maggie, I have sent it to you again. Check it. Yeah, I saw it. I'm talking about the source of the news, where the news came from. If it came from, okay, I think, did she send me the source? Okay, we'll look for it. Thank you very much, Margaret. Thank you so much, every one of you. Thank you for joining tonight. I'll see you tomorrow by the grace of Chukwu Kabiama. If we don't see during the day, we will definitely see at the fundraising. Please let everybody here, I repeat, let everybody here, close to 500 of you, join us at the fundraising. Very, very important. Very, very important. Catch your phone.
Anya simba na anyị ga-aga ka enwe ike wee nwere onwe anyị. Ọ ka mma na anyị nwụrụ ebe anyị na-asọ nwere onwe tụmụ na anyị nọ n'ụlọ etu a mmadụ bụ mabata n'ime ụlọ mbịa bupụ m isi a sị na-achọghị ụdị nka ọ bụghị anyị maka ga-eji wee chụọ aja ọzọ. Ihe anyị na-aga na anyị ga-enwerịrị onwe anyị. O nweghị ihe mmadụ dị ndụ pụrụ ime gbasara ya. Eluigwe ekpebiela na anyị ga-enwere onwe anyị, nwere onwe nke anyị ga-enwetakwa. Kwa ebulaka jụrụ ụmụ ya sị gbole ka ihe ga-eme unu mara ihe. Ọ bụ ruo ole.
People don't know what is coming, do they? They have no idea. I feel sorry for the zoo. They have no idea. Any day that all of you gang up to support your one Nigeria garbage, the more you're digging your collective graves. Nigeria can never ever be fixed. It's broken beyond repair. Can never be fixed. You see, the land of Biafra must be defended at all costs. At all costs. It is the land of God, given to his children for their eternal habitation. We may have failed in the past to recognize this very fact, but now that this generation has come, there is nothing anybody can do to stop us from restoring the kingdom of God upon the face of this very earth in the land of Biafra, without apologies to anybody.
You don't say to mama you don't read, says the tracking angel. It don't bust to mama, it don't cut. Now chain with the cut. Okay, now make I use my microscope, scan a reality scan, nigga area Biafra phobia mentality. See, set Mazin Namdi Kanu free. One war. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra. Most I judge a bless Biafra. Chukwuki Kabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Started in 1804 by Uthman down Fodio. Rinom go build to Sokoto. Sa Amadou Bello. They massacred the Hausa, Marili and Pura. What about the Shua? Zamfara and Adamawa. Referendum is the voice of everyone. Real freedom. Yahweh must be done on the land. Simon, they don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. Most I Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwuki Kabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. They tried by the canories. This reckless Fulani. They conquered the Lorraine. They killing in Benue every day. Niger State and Plateau State every day. The whole of Middle Belt State every day, every day, every day. Our move, don't do. Say we move, but now we move. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is the scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Most I Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwuki Kabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. We know that they are the terrorists. Like the man called Shegumi, terrorist. Gabe Sheva Dixinabemi, terrorist. Isa Ali Ibrahim Batami, terrorist. Boko Haram in the army, terrorist. They stop the people from farming, terrorist. Abubakar Malami, terrorist. Mainstream media swami, terrorist. Now we have more sellers than buyers. Information minister liar. It's a lie Mohammed and liar. The truth is Biafra hands fire. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. Most I Jaja bless. Chukwuki Kabiama bless. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. They can come into Biafra land, one them run them out of Oduduwa land, one them Pararafara, run them out now, run them out now. Yo, divided nations, decent, playing their bloody games against Biafra with the AU all the same. What a shame, such a pain. Nnamdi Kanu says Biafra, he comes away Biafra. Black people worldwide say Biafra, Marcus gave away Biafra.